Hi everyone, this is Dr. Mike, host of the free iTunes podcast, Psychiatric Secrets Revealed with Dr. Mike, but that's not why I'm here today. This is another Saving Savvy episode, this time a little offbeat from my usual camera stuff. This time we're going to talk about the Stir Crazy Popcorn Maker. Now the Stir Crazy Popcorn Maker, from my research, has been around for at least 20 years. But I tell you, my wife remembers her mother using one, which would place it significantly past that point. And it's been a popular popcorn maker because it's just a lot of fun to watch and it's very efficient. Now, most of us nowadays make popcorn the microwave way. And that's fine, but oftentimes it's very salty and you're not quite sure what the other ingredients are. But this microwave popcorn, compared to this house brand popcorn, in our kind of simple calculations, was about 7 times more expensive. Now, when I check on the internet, people say that making popcorn, like just out of regular popcorn versus microwave, anywhere between 4 to 6 times. So anyways, if you're talking 4 times more expensive or 7 times more expensive, it's a pretty good savings. And popcorn's really good for you, and when you make it from scratch, the great thing about it is that you can control what goes in it, how much salt, how much oil, what kind of oil, all that sort of stuff. And it really doesn't take much longer than making it in the microwave. So we're going to actually go into the Kunaland Test Kitchens here, and we're going to do a batch of popcorn and show you how easy it is to do with the Stir Crazy. If you don't have a Stir Crazy, you can just use a heavy pot. We just like using the Stir Crazy because it's fun. So let's go into the kitchen. Okay, this is the 6-quart Stir Crazy. This is just the standard model. You can see we've used it a lot. The thing to note about it is that you have this bar here that stirs, and then you have this little plastic nut that you have to secure on. And the secret is, with this, is to make it snug but not super tight, because it is plastic and you'll strip it. Now the Stir Crazy comes with all sorts of instructions, tells you exactly how much popcorn to use for the yield that you want. You have to use it for a while, you don't do that. You can use any kind of an oil. I'm using peanut oil, which has a high flash point, which means it doesn't smoke real quickly. You could use just cooking oil, palm oil, anything, just not butter, which tends to burn. It says about 3 tablespoons for the yield, so that's 1, 2, we'll say that's 3 tablespoons. And basically, when you're making any kind of a popcorn, what you want to do is you just want one single layer. So I'm just using a house brand that's flying all over the place. And so I'm just going to use a single layer of popcorn on the bottom here, roughly. And that's about it. So you put the top on very easily, which also serves as your bowl. And we're just going to plug it in. And that little stirrer starts to stir, and that base will heat up. Now we can actually add some butter, and I'm going to start my stopwatch to see how long it takes. So we're starting now. Add a few seconds. So we're going to see how long it takes. And the trick with this is you stop it as soon as it stops popping. So you don't want to burn on the bottom. So I have a little butter here. Like a couple, maybe 2 tablespoons. And I'm just going to slice those thinly on these air ports. These kind of little areas, these little ports for, or these little holes for to let the steam out. And I don't think you're supposed to do this, but what I like to do is I'll loosely put the cover back on like that, and that's going to keep the heat in. So we'll come back when this is popping. Okay, we're already about 3 minutes and it's starting to pop. This will just take another maybe minute or so and we're going to be all done. So not that much longer than microwave popcorn. And it's kind of fun to watch. Okay, so the butter's in. We don't have to put the butter in, of course. I'm just going to put this on. And the kind of cool thing about the Stir Crazy is you just turn it over and you have a bowl. Oops, and you can see really, most of the kernels have popped. Now you just add a little salt, how much you want. If you want to add some kind of additional butter flavoring, there's lots of different flavorings out there for popcorn. You add that on there too. And Looks really yummy. I guarantee this tastes better than microwave popcorn. And the salt. I'm going to give it a little taste. Oh, it's delicious. Let me have our camera girl take it. Taste a bit. Yep.
Good.
Yeah. So this huge 6 quarts of popcorn. This is really enough for our whole family when we sit down and watch a movie. Took probably under 4 minutes. Not much more than microwave popcorn. We know exactly what's in it. It tastes really actually better, and it's much, much, much cheaper. So consider a gadget like this, or learn how to make popcorn on the stove. That works too. This is just nice because it's so automatic, and it's kind of fun. Thanks. Well, there you have it. The Stir Crazy Popcorn Maker. It's been around forever. It makes great popcorn. It's fun to watch. And the popcorn is much cheaper. The Stir Crazies you can get brand new for in the mid-20s to maybe $30. I'm sure you can find a million of them at resale shops for next to nothing. Have a great day, and if you get some time, please give my podcast a listen. It's called Psychiatric Secrets Revealed with Dr. Mike. It's on iTunes and other places. It's an audio podcast. Of course, totally free. Have a great day.